Well, hello, bros and bros. This is Reg-Bro, joined by N-Bro and Phoenix. And we've just watched episode 47 of Super Baby. Alrighty. First, let's recap. A lot of interesting stuff went down. Future Trunks has returned, so that's a major plus.
With a wifey.
Oh, and good waifu baby girl Mai, so that was a plus to see.
She mine.
Alright, Phoenix, calm down there. So, Future Trunks returns. Him and Bulma are having some type of dialogue about how they've only managed enough fuel for a one-way trip. As soon as that happens, who decides to show up? None other than Black. So Black comes in, starts blowing stuff up. Bulma tells him to run. He doesn't want to. She gets grabbed. Trunks runs away, unfortunately, and Bulma had to beat her untimely end.
Did he get blasted away? He got blasted?
Yeah, he got blasted away.
He did get blasted away, and I don't know. He was blasted away. Don't get me wrong on that part. However, it didn't seem like he took much damage from him. Because, I mean, when we saw the running shot, it didn't look like he got hurt that bad. Unless, of course, he dodged it at the last second. Which, of course, in DBZ, everybody's famous for that. Frieza's not, apparently. Look at that. Alright. Next up, scenes change, and we go to the present day with our heroes, of course, Goku, Piccolo, and they're having some type of training session going on where they're doing well.
We consider Vegeta as our hero more than
We're Vegeta fans, so don't hate on us.
Well, also Trunks fans.
Trunks fans too. Shout out to my Trunks.
I'm wearing them right now.
Alright, pause there. Anyways, we go back to the present. Piccolo is just with Goku. They're doing some farmer training. It's typical stuff. If you watch Dragon Ball, that's where they copied it from. There's a bit of dialogue there as Goku goes to Beerus' planet where Vegeta was training with Whis.
And Chi-Chi being a piece of crap again.
Of course.
She yelled at her son to study. He's like 4.
Well, all I have to say is this: Chi-Chi, he's not Gohan. He won't study hard. He's like his dad. Let him. Isn't it?
He's a bad father.
What? Wait, what just happened there? Okay, I don't even want to know what. Anyways, moving along, we switch back into the future, and Trunks has just met up with Mai. Of course, Mai's looking good. I'll tell you that, y'all. But of course, if you don't know, him and Mai are pretty much married in the future. They're talking about possibly going back in the past 17 years. At that moment, Trunks has that flashback to where he went back in the Cell Saga. However, once Mai hears the news that it's a one-way trip, then that's where they start worrying, how are we gonna get back? Well, think about it. In the previous episode of Super, or actually previous episodes, Bulma was working on a machine similar to what Future Bulma had. And if I'm correct, that has the same fuel that can be used to transport Trunks and them back into the future. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
So most likely, if Akira follows that type of strategy, then that's how Future Trunks is gonna get back.
Now, one thing that happened at the end, which we saw.
Well, we can't get there yet. It's just, remember, they ran out first. Trunks and Mai did run out first.
Yeah.
To, go to the time machine. What I'm thinking at first, as soon as they were about to run in, either it wasn't there or Trunks instantly sensed that Black Goku sensed their movements, caught him right there. Because that's where he attacked again.
What I believe is he found it. Then at that moment he found it, Black showed up and just started destroying everything.
And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Akira's gonna say she's dead. But as Future Trunks tried his best, he was blasted away yet again. Mai tried her best to be a decoy to let Future Trunks escape, and got blasted. However, there has been no sign of her breathing, if she's alive, if she's dead. We don't know. And yes, we did get to hear a little bit of Black's voice. I have to say, in my opinion, I'm fanboying on the inside. Let's be honest. He's a BA, okay? How am I gonna lie and say Black is not a BA?
Go on, show me your power.
But around the end of that, we see the preview. Future Trunks does make it into the future, but he's beaten pretty badly, folks. So he's beaten pretty badly. Goku and Vegeta have agreed that they're gonna try and defeat Black as quickly as they can. Zeno and Beerus, unfortunately, they don't know anything about him just yet. They were talking about how there were 18 universes and how powerful the Omni King is, to where he can literally destroy anything in an instant. And there used to be 18 universes, and he destroyed 6 of them. So, Black Goku, there's not much to say about him, except for we do know this for sure when watching the English sub,
He's not Saiyan.
that he is not a Saiyan.
Yeah, he's definitely not Saiyan.
And I quote from what he exactly said.
He didn't exactly say he was not a Saiyan, but he said.
But what he said
After.
is finally, it'll be your last breath, Saiyan. Knowing he looks exactly like a Saiyan, why would another Saiyan say that to a fellow Saiyan?
He probably copied someone's body, but what kind of life form is he though?
Most likely, I want to agree with my good friend Anime Live Reactions that he is indeed a Makaioshin. The reason why I would suspect that is because either with Universe 6 Goku or a different Goku from another universe, he must have fused with that. The Makaioshin must have fused with that Goku. Notice, and actually, he wasn't wearing both Potara earrings. He was just wearing one. So either he's saving that so when he goes back in the past, he can fuse with Goku, or he's got some other diabolical scheme, or that's just how he looks.
No matter what, his suit and his gi is freaking amazing.
I will admit that the design Akira did on Black Goku is indeed epic as.
His attitude is messed up too.
Wow.
So far, I have to say this episode, in my opinion, I won't say it's the best one. I do love its new intro. I won't spoil that. But I will say that I will give this episode an 8 out of 10. I would have loved to see more action. I will say Super definitely did take a dark turn. From all its comedy and all that aside, from what we've seen in the beginning, Super is really starting to pick up.
And the area that they're living in is completely destroyed, worse than the androids did.
Like, if you watch the episode, I'll provide pictures later for you guys to see. But Black Goku literally, they did a aerial shot that he destroyed everything, more than just West City alone.
There's one part that it's only a mountain and a few trees that are actually just fine, but everything else is destroyed. The city, there's no people that we've seen yet,
except for Mai and of course Briefs' cat.
well, we don't know if Mai is still dead or alive.
Mai, unfortunately, I want to say, because if Super is taking the dark turn like to where I think it's going, I believe Mai is dead. And it's just Future Trunks on his own.
I want to give it some hope and say she's probably in critical condition.
Me too, or like she's unconscious.
And if that's possible, I mean, hey, that'd be great to see. However, looking at the preview, we didn't see her. So I want to go ahead and say that she is dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and agree that she's dead. It's Future Trunks on his own.
Again.
And my prediction is for 48. If you guys want to, if you all wouldn't mind moving into the predictions. How I predict the next episode is gonna go. Goku and Vegeta, they start getting information from Future Trunks about who Black is.
Actually,
And if there's enough fuel, they may either want to go to the future to fight him, or Black is gonna find some way to actually travel across alternate universes and jump in their
Well,
timeline.
in the episode, he travels by a cloud, and in the middle he has dark outline of himself, and then red eyes. So maybe he can travel in time. Obviously, he came to the 7th universe, so.
And although I apologize, I said I didn't want to spoil the new intro. There is, however, we saw another possible Kai. Not sure if it's Supreme Kai or Makaioshin. we saw another Kai in the intro. It was a green Kai holding possibly the Zeta sword. So what does that mean? Was it an evil? Now this brings new theories into play. Was this a Supreme Kai who was trying to stop the Mikhail Shin that was trapped within that Zeta sword, who broke out and fused with the Goku? Or was that evil spirit of Goku just already trapped within the sword and broke out?
Or maybe is the Kai actually
Aligned?
or maybe the Kai is actually the enemy that we're fighting and he's a shapeshifter or something like that.
I don't know. I mean, from what we've seen and in the shots, it doesn't look like he's evil. If anything, he takes on the image of Supreme Kai himself.
But it's like he doesn't care. I don't think he's evil. It's just that he may be coming back for revenge of something.
But revenge against what, primarily?
Right.
I don't know. He doesn't look evil. He kind of looks like a good guy to me. But I don't want to rule him out just yet. But I'm gonna put him in there for play for you guys. And now we want to hear what you think. Where do you think Black Goku came from? Is he actually a Mikhail Shin? What type of race is he? And this other Supreme Kai, is he good or is he bad? And possibly, because it's being rumored around, will we see another fusion?
Whatever you got, post them down in the comments. Leave a like on this video. Thanks for all the support, and
we will see you later, Bro Army. Peace.